Hello and welcome to Algorithm Integrity Matters. This podcast is for financial services leaders who want to enhance fairness and accuracy in their use of data, algorithms, and AI. I'm your host, Yusuf Mullah. This is part 5 of Explainability, so Algorithmic System Integrity, Explainability Part 5, and this one's about privacy and confidentiality. The too long didn't read. Algorithmic systems create challenges in balancing explainability with privacy and confidentiality. The key challenges include protecting sensitive information, preserving proprietary algorithms, and securing fraud detection systems. Focusing on what audiences need with a few specific considerations can help address these. So in a previous episode, we explored the concept of explainability, its importance, and 4 challenges. We then addressed the first and second challenges, being complexity and complicated processes, and we considered explainability in practical terms. In this episode, we discussed the third challenge, which is privacy and confidentiality. So to recap that challenge, algorithmic systems create unique challenges when balancing explainability with privacy and confidentiality. Among these are 3 items. The first is protecting sensitive customer information. So providing detailed explanations of AI decisions can risk exposing sensitive customer information. For instance, in banking, revealing how a credit score is calculated could inadvertently disclose personal financial data. The second is preserving proprietary algorithms. So detailed explanations can reveal proprietary algorithms, enabling competitors to shortcut the development process. Perhaps more importantly, it can enable customers or prospective customers to try to game the system. The third is securing fraud detection systems, and there revealing how potential fraud is identified can be risky. Bad actors can use this knowledge to manipulate the system. Fraud detection systems typically rely on identifying specific patterns. If fraudsters know what we're looking for and how, they could alter their behavior or the information they provide to evade detection. One way to identify solutions to these challenges is to tailor our explanations based on who we are explaining to. Customers or prospective customers. Here we want to enhance trust and satisfaction and meet compliance expectations. We use clear, concise language with explanations that can be easily understood, and we avoid technical jargon. Our default expectation is that customers will do the right thing, but we don't want to enable them to game the system either. So there's a few things we can do here, and that includes limiting explanations, especially for fraud systems, explaining the decision, but not necessarily the detailed sequence of steps, keeping records of data provided previously so that we can identify changes that don't make sense. For frontline staff, we want to enable frontline staff to address customer queries. They may get the same info that we give to customers. If we provide more information to frontline staff, we need to be clear about how to use and communicate it. We also need to prevent leakage and misuse. With developers, developers are interested in system improvement and troubleshooting, so they need the details. But we restrict this to authorized personnel only, with the usual mechanisms to prevent leakage and misuse. Ideally, we keep models as simple as possible, and we don't overcomplicate processes. For senior management, they need to ensure that systems meet customer expectations, support business objectives, and enable compliance. Often this means high-level explanations that focus transparently but simply on enabling leaders to understand. This can sometimes mean getting into the details. And then regulators and auditors. We need to demonstrate compliance with laws and regulations with decisions that are transparent and justifiable. We provide explanations that demonstrate compliance with regulations using unambiguous language. The details will vary depending on specific needs, but this group may also need to dive into the details. The next article will delve into the 4th challenge, making sure that the explanations can be understood.